Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Identity v Norwaseus tournament group stage day 6. Today's matches will be the Tinkles versus Knee Jerks. And yeah. And we also have Vic commentating with me, which is so fun. My twin.
Hi,
Literally my
guys.
twin.
Yeah.
Literally twins.
I'm excited to see how these go because I wasn't able to commentate the past few matches actually.
I wanted to
So
commentate yesterday. That would have been so funny. That
yeah, I was
was...
dead unfortunately, so I wasn't able to help you out with that one.
Ooh, no. Oh my gosh, those matches, like, they went for like a long time. Like, they were going for a hot minute.
Yeah, I wasn't able to see them.
Yes. Okay, so now we're starting picks and bans. The first round will be the Knee-Jerk Survivors playing, and they will be on Arms Factory. Well, Knee-Jerks go first for the first match, which I'm very excited to see. I have not seen them play yet, and if I have, I don't remember, so...
Same.
I literally,
I
these
also
last
don't
few days have
recall.
been a blur. My gosh.
Currently just waiting on their 2 survivor bands, I think.
Yes, we are. Pain is paining right now. Oh, I was pinged. Where was I pinged? Help. Oh, thank you so much, Ash. My voice is so gender. I kind of ate. That's actually, I like that. That's like, I've never gotten that
So
compliment
nice.
before. I know.
But I've never had that either.
That was very, that was different, but like in a good way.
We're seeing a Seer and Mercenary ban from the Hunter side.
Ooh, help.
Fair enough.
That's very valid.
Uh,
Okay, so we have Seer and Merc for the first 2 bands. KJS is picking their... Oh. Yeah, KJS is picking their... What? I'm sorry? This chat is crazy. What did I
they're
just
picking
see?
their survivors now.
They're trying to, and I'm seeing suspicious. Very sus. Very sus. Oh. Okay, and they chose Acrobat and
They've
Dancer
picked
for their first 2
Acrobat
picks.
and yep.
That is
I'm
crazy.
gonna love the matching characters, honestly.
Honestly, they should have done Moonlit and then chose those characters. That would make so much like sense, like lore wise, but like it's okay, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, and now the Tinkles are banning another survivor. I'm sorry, Ash. Ash. Oh, right. That is so
They've banned
so nice.
Perfumer.
Perfumer ban. Ooh, we could be seeing Hermit
We
or
could be seeing many things.
Wu-Ching. We could be seeing
Hmm?
Wu-Ching as well. I know Wu-Chings are very impatient
Oh,
and they
yeah.
don't like perfumers.
I mean, free presents, honestly.
Literally. I mean, free presents, but like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. They chose first officer. Okay, their
First
next
officer. Yeah.
survivor pick is first officer. So currently the lineup is acrobat, dancer, and first officer. And Pain is away. Oh, what? I was
No,
about to
no, I
say
don't
that.
think that.
Oh, okay, they're back. They're back. Okay.
Oh my god. Every time I click on Identity 5, I just see requests to change view.
Ban lawyer trust.
This is
Ban
crazy.
Leo. Oh,
They've been
prisoner ban.
prisoner.
What? These are
These are
interesting
crazy.
bans. Seer, Merc, Perfumer, Prisoner. So they definitely don't. Oh my gosh. What is happening?
Like, I think they've picked Enchantress.
Enchantress? Maybe? Is
I,
Lychee in the team?
I think so.
Yeah, they are. So Enchantress. Oh, nope,
I
they're
have no.
rethinking
Oh
it.
no! Oh my goodness!
Um, I think they're feeling a little silly, man. They're just silly.
Yeah, this is very chaotic, but
It is, but it's
it's
like kind
okay.
of like it ate. Like it's funny. I
They're
love the
they're eating, I
chaos.
fear.
They're eating, I fear. They're serving. They're taking their time.
A
Valid.
lot of
It's
consideration,
very
I think.
yes, they're
I
taking
honestly
some
can't
real
tell.
thought. Oh my gosh. I'm so okay, I haven't seen like either of these teams play, which is gonna be very interesting. But all I know is that both of them are like really funny because I've talked to both of them like in the tournament general and
Yeah,
they're always goofy. Ben Leo
I
for
I've
5k
told.
Robux.
Oh, I love robots. I'd do
Yes.
it. This is so chaotic.
Oh, are they
I think
thinking?
they're picking now.
I'm a Mad Eyes main.
That is crazy.
If that's real, I'm actually gonna cry. If we see Mad Eyes pulled out in this tournament, in this day, I'm gonna
This
cry.
day and
Okay,
age.
they chose
All right,
Enchantress. They
so
chose Enchantress.
yeah, they stuck with that.
So the team is Enchantress. Where's the other one?
Acrobat, female dancer, and first officer.
Yeah. I like. No ban. No Banley. What is happening? This is
I don't
crazy.
know. I they
There's no Hunter ban this round, but they really want to ban Leo. And Aesop and
they want
Fire
her
went to
gone.
play Mad Eyes, bro. What is going on? Like she's having a moment. This is they're goofy. I love this matchup.
This
This
is the
matchup is
most
so
chaotic.
goofy. It
This is the most
is.
chaotic map and character picks I've seen yet. Oh,
Do they want to
they're
switch to
asking for a
Ada?
switch.
A pain is gonna be like, no. I said,
So,
can I pick my hunter?
oh my goodness. All
Okay,
right,
they
so
switched Enchantress to Psychologist.
no, I'm getting nervous just watching this chat.
Me too. I hear the little, little switch. The request to switch.
I it's very loud.
It is, but
Every time
it's
I
really
click on it,
funny.
I just hear it.
What is this?
Don't
They're trying to
even know who's
manifest.
doing it.
Oh my gosh, Pain, please pick your hunter.
Um,
What is happening? Oh my gosh. Oh, this is peer pressuring. Pain's like, I'm actually a survivor. Everybody was like,
yeah,
yes. Opera singer. It's our first opera
that
singer,
makes
I
sense.
think.
I believe that this is the first opera singer actually, so
Yeah. we have, so it's acrobat, dancer, first officer, and who was the other one? No, psychologist. For the
Yeah.
survivor picks for knee jerks. And then oh, I'm hello. Anyways. Oh, okay, super reaction. And then we have opera singer as the hunter. This is so chaotic. I literally I'm losing focus because it's so chaotic.
Honestly, this is scary.
This is goofy. This is so goofy. I guess we're just waiting for
I think our
everybody to ready
match,
up.
yeah, I think our match will be soon. We just have to wait for everyone to be, I guess, prepared.
Yeah, they definitely need some time to they're very anxious. It's just very, I understand that.
All
Oh my
right.
gosh. That's very this is a
Okay.
lower bracket match.
I
So
didn't.
like wait, go ahead,
All right.
sorry.
I didn't realize it was low bracket actually. So.
I didn't even know it was lower bracket. But apparently whoever
Um,
loses gets like eliminated from the tournament. So I can definitely understand why they're nervous. And
yeah, I
we
think
are
I'm gonna be with them at this
starting.
point.
Oh my gosh. I'm excited for this gameplay, this pro gameplay. So we have Delusional on Female Dancer, Aesop and Fire on First Officer, Sangria in Fire as Psychologist, and then Lee on Acrobat.
Yeah, we're seeing 2 broken windows, 1 flywheel, and 1 tie turner.
Mm-hmm. It's like the first tide I've seen in like 3 days.
Oh my God.
No, bro,
What happened
literally
to the tide?
nobody, I don't know. Nobody like carries Tide. But like
That's
maybe it's a
crazy.
part of the pro strat. Maybe I should start carrying Tide. I mean, stop. Stop.
Seems that they had their spawns prepared.
I do. It's very yeah, that was pretty obvious. They could be going for the psych first. I'd
Maybe, but they also
assume
might just go towards the first officer.
they could. That's very true. That's very possible. First officer is a pretty good first chase with watch, plus they have last effort with the watch if they activate it at the right time.
Heading straight towards the psychologist.
Yep, they want that psychologist ended and over. They are quick. They got some very good dashes. Oh,
Oh,
right into a wall.
it seems that
Oh, and
the
the
female dancer has
psychologist
actually
won.
prepared boxes.
Yeah, very good support. And that did slow down the sangria pretty much, like a lot. She has a very fast hit recovery though. So we
Change
could be
targets
seeing
to
an early
the
down.
dancer.
Yeah. Oh, and she threw the pallet down. Okay.
A lot going on.
Very much.
Um,
Oh, and they're breaking the box.
I think they're going to try and find the psychologist now.
They're going. Yep, they're
Seems like
going.
they found him very
Yes.
fast.
Oh, and they
Messed up
missed
flywheel.
the flywheel.
Seems that the ciphers are all around 50 to 60%, while female dancers is just started.
Yeah. The psychologist
So
is
pretty early
down.
down.
First officer might go for an early rescue. Yep, and they're going for a very,
It's
very
like
early rescue. Oh, and they hit the
hit the
chair.
chair.
Oh, but first officer did use their watch again. Oh, and they got the last effort in on the psych. Very, very well played.
Yep. Running towards the corner to, I guess, avoid the cipher machines. They might be
Yes.
selling since she's going towards the corner.
Oh, and she did get what's it called?
Presents.
Yeah,
Yep, the
presents.
presents.
And they are
Another
leaving the
cipher's about to
chair.
pop. I think
Yeah.
they're about to start the two last ciphers. Yep.
Yes, Acrobat and First Officer on their last ciphers, and Female Dancer is going to pick up her box. Oh, she can't. Singer is now on the First Officer, who has gotten hit.
Seems he's going towards factory. I'm expecting to see a blink to get him down here.
Oh, and
Unless
they're
changes
switching.
targets.
Oh, they're
Makes
switching to the
sense.
Opera Singer. I mean, Opera Singer,
Oh,
Female Dancer. I don't know words, man. Oh, and they blinked. And they switched to Teleport, I believe. Oh, and the Female Dancer is down. However, it is last cipher. The Acrobat is currently healing the First Officer, which means that the First Officer is probably going to go in for rescue. Oh, and she's breaking the box as well. Oh, and they did miss the bomb. Unfortunate. Oh! And the down at the chair. First Officer has no choice but to rescue. But they're leaving the chair. Oh, no, they're going back. Oof. That is very unfortunate. Acrobat has popped their healing, so all they can do. Oh, and they surrendered. That was a very quick first game, ending in favor 4-0 in favor of the Tinkles. 5-0 in favor of the Tinkles. Where did Vic? Oh, did their internet I think Vic is having technical dis. Okay, okay. Yeah, okay. So Vic is having internet problems from what I'm aware of because they just disconnected from the stage, unfortunately. Now we will be moving on to the second match of the first round. Okay, so next it will be the Tinkles going as survivors with the with the Nidrix Hunter going. I have seen the Nidrix Hunter play a few times, although I wasn't paying attention that well. So there's still much to me that I don't know. So I'm very excited. This is going to be very, 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 very exciting. Okay, and Nidrix Hunter is now going to ban 2 survivors. This is the first round, second match. You're welcome. Yeah, I don't know why they nerfed her. That was stupid. It literally like she's still the same, in my opinion. Hi, Ace. Her attack recovery literally was like, it's like still too fast. Like it's still like Godspeed. Okay, so the first 2 survivor bans are going to be Nabe and Luca, aka Mercenary and Prisoner. Seer ban is I'm surprised they didn't ban Seer. Seer is still very, very good on most team comps. So that's quite a that's quite a shock, honestly. I'm surprised that they didn't ban Seer, because we've seen Seer bans all across the board. We've never seen Seer not be banned. They could be playing a Chip Hunter. The score is currently 5-0 in favor of the Tinkles. They tried picking Merc and he was banned. Tinkles are picking 2 survivors. Okay, they're picking Gravekeeper and someone else. Oh, okay, so the first 2 survivor picks are going to be Gravekeeper and Psychologist. Rip Merc. Nidrix gets to ban another survivor. These matches are not timed. However, the next uh the next set of rounds will be uh huh?
Oh my
Oh
god,
my gosh,
I'm
Vic is
so
back.
sorry.
What
I'm so sorry.
happened?
My Wi-Fi just like went out.
Oh,
Like it was
um,
gone for like 5 minutes. That was crazy.
that was a hot 5 minutes.
That was longer than 5 minutes.
All right, the next Nidrix ban is going to be Ganji, so Batter will not be able to be used next. To answer your question, the matches are not timed. However, the next set of matches will be at 6 p.m. with NWS Blue, and I forgot.
You can invite me now, by the way, Lolsey.
Oh yeah, Norwaseus Blue and Divine Comedy. I haven't yet to see them play, so it's gonna be very exciting. I'm also playing. Me and Vic are gonna be playing that match, so you better tune in. You better watch it, because it's gonna be fire. Kneejerks gets to ban another survivor. Oh, Tinkles chose Mike. I forgot to say that. So currently we have Gravekeeper, Psychologist, and Acrobat as our first picks. The next survivor ban is going to be Margie is
Female dancer.
yeah, female dancer. Okay, I was unsure. There's Martha and then Margaretha, so I was like, So the next survivor ban is going to be female dancer.
Yeah, and they've
And
picked
then
patient.
yes, that's very this map honestly doesn't have many bad patient hooks. So that
There's
could
some
be
really
very
good
interesting.
ones.
Yeah, especially in the factory. Factory is
Yeah.
very strong for patient, so we could be seeing that as their spawn. Oh, and the knee-jerks hunter is going to be violinist.
Don't think we've seen one yet, although I wasn't too available during the other matches, but I'm excited to see a violinist.
Yes, violinist is not pulled out much during competitive, so this is gonna be very, very exciting. Now we're just waiting for everybody to ready up. Oh, and everybody is ready.
Everyone's prepared. That was quite fast.
Real. Faster than the last one.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, so we have... Wait, not yet.
We gotta wait for them to get, I suppose, pick.
Yes, yes, yes. So we have Tifa playing Psychologist and Ramida playing Acrobat. And Kill is playing Gravekeeper and Frederick Chopin is playing... Oh my gosh, Frederick is playing Patient. And we have Psych with Tide. That is crazy. That's gonna be exciting.
Oh.
Oh, and we're now taking... Oh, Gravekeeper takes middle.
See the patient in factory and the psychologist next to patient. I'm assuming that they might go for the acrobat though.
They could.
This spawn isn't the cutest.
Mm, oh,
Oh,
they could go for the Gravekeeper first.
yeah, I feel like not a lot of good chases with this team.
Yeah, there really isn't. I think this is definitely gonna be... This is gonna be hard for... My dog is jumping on doors right now.
Oh my god.
This is gonna be very interesting. Violinists might have a hard time, but I'm very excited.
Going straight towards the gravekeeper.
They want that Gravekeeper. Let's see. Who said that? What?
Um, that was crazy.
Oh, and they're placing...
Huh?
Oh, and they missed. Oh, Gravekeeper used their shovel already.
Quite
Very
early.
good. Quite early. Gravekeeper is now in ruins. Okay.
I expect to see another. Oh? Yeah. Currently looping through ruins.
Oof, that would have
Ooh,
been such a good note too.
it was so close.
It was very close.
Oh,
That's a very
Blink
good
is up
chase.
now.
Blink is very much... Oh, and they toss the pallet. Oh, and they missed the blink. Oh, but they got it. The ciphers are currently all at about 75 to 80. So we
Pretty long
could be
kite.
seeing, yeah, we could be seeing like a 3 cipher.
I think we will be.
Ooh,
Oh,
and they missed.
going through. Nope, decided to leave ruins for this one pallet. And I think we see a
When they
down
got
here.
the hit. So they did a 3 cipher kite. That was pretty good.
Yeah, and the acrobat is already on a cipher.
Mm-hmm.
I
They
think the
could go for early
psychologist
rescue.
I think the psychologist is going to go rescue, but the acrobat is rather close.
Yeah, that's like dangerously close. Oh, Acrobat might get pressured into rescuing.
Yeah,
Oof, yep, there they have to rescue.
I think he missed the firebomb. Already have
Yeah.
full presence. Seems the psychologist is coming in for a body block.
Yes. Gravekeeper does not have a shovel anymore, so they are raw kiting. Oh,
Ah,
that was a really good note.
yeah. Pressuring the cipher again. I think acrobat has to start a new one.
They probably will. Psychologist is going to go in for the rescue. Their green light is going away already.
Acrobat still isn't on the cipher. He's currently running around aimlessly. Almost got hit by that. Very nice dodge. Ooh.
They are pressuring the psychologist.
Ah.
Oh, but the psychologist does get the rescue. Oh,
Ah.
but they could not body block. Unfortunate. And the acrobat is still trying to pressure that middle cipher. What did this
They're really
switch
gonna
to?
have to start a new cipher.
Yeah. Well, it looks like the patient is going to find a new cipher. Oh, nope. Acrobat is decoding that same middle cipher once again. They are very adamant about that.
Currently healing the acrobat.
Yes. And
And the
psychologist
patient.
goes down, but the patient is right there. And now
The
acrobat is
acrobat
getting them
really just
chased.
needs to kite until they can sort it out. There was a really nice bomb from the acrobat there.
Very much. That would have been a very good note as well. It's just like an inch off.
Yeah, having a lot of those notes. Ooh. Running towards them healing. Oh.
I don't think this violinist wants to chase them. Oof. They drop the
Probably not.
pallet. Oh, but
Oh,
they're
heading
going.
towards the cipher, but it's gonna be primed by the time.
It's
Well, it's not prime.
primed. Well,
It's
it's close.
it's it's getting there.
Yeah, it's like almost there. Oh, and the psychologist did get hit. Everybody is there. They are pressuring the cipher. That was a very good dash.
Ooh, that was so
Oh,
risky.
that was risky, bro. That was crazy. Ooh, and the
Uh,
psychologist goes down in middle. Oh, they're
bringing
gonna
towards
chair
the
close.
gate.
Oh, nope.
Yeah, makes sense because the acrobat was the one opening the gate, so it was taking up a lot of time. And I think the acrobat goes down. Yep.
Yep. The patient is healing the psychologist.
This might be like a one man.
It could be very well. Oh, and the acrobat unfortunately was not able to struggle in time. However, the psychologist did get up, but she
I think
did
the
pop her
patient.
healing.
Yeah, I think the psychologist should probably attempt to open up the gate since it was halfway.
Oh, that was a good note. Oh my gosh, that was like instant.
Heading
Patient
towards the
is opening the
patient.
back gate, and the psychologist is also opening up the gate. So they've definitely secured a tie, since it doesn't look like they're going to rescue the acrobat.
Yeah, I don't think the violinist would make it in time for either of the gates. So it looks like they've gotten a two-man.
Mm-hmm. So with that, the score is currently 7-2 in favor of the Tinkles. And I got it right this time too. I kind of hate, to be honest.
Oh my god, good job.
I've messed it up so many times. That was a good match. Let me invite you. Do I have you added? Vic.
I think my game broke.
Oh, restart.
You do have me added, but you know.
Oh my gosh.
I have to reload my game. Oh my god, today is not my day.
No, I don't have you added.
No, you do.
No,
Your
Lassie
username
does.
is Prospector, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I do have you added, bastard.
Wait,
I'm
am I
Postman,
tweaking?
remember? Yes, you
Yeah, but I
are.
don't see you.
'Cause I'm off.
I don't see you.
It's because I got logged off.
Maybe your account got deleted.
Oh my god.
And the embrace is no longer.
Don't test me.
Don't test.
All right, I'm online now.
Okay. Oh, okay. I do have you added.
Yeah.
There we go. I was like, I swear I had Vic added.
All right, the TT survivors are going once again.
Yes,
I
they
think.
are. And the map is Chinatown.
Oh lord.
This could very well be very chaotic compared to. No, actually, last match was also pretty chaotic.
Everything has been very chaotic.
Oh, they're switching hunters. Vic, how do you say the hunter's name? Do you say Gyro or Euro? Because I've heard it like
Um,
that.
I think gyro. I don't know.
I've heard people say like Euro. They're like, that's how you say it. And I'm like, I don't know. That's very, I don't know. You know?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a hot topic.
Oh yeah, controversial.
Very
Oh my
much.
charger. Oh, fuck. I'm having more issues. This is crazy.
Bro, this is just not your stream. This is not it for you.
Oh my god, my charger wants to charge at an angle now. What the f-
Oh.
Oh my god. You know what? I guess my phone isn't charging then.
Oh gosh. Okay, so the Tinkles are going first once again, and Gravekeeper and Psychologist are banned for the Tinkles. So Knee Jerks is currently making their 2 survivor ban. Vic, I never asked. How are you? How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
You know, I'm pretty chill. I've been FaceTiming somebody all day. It's very relaxing. It's very nice. We
I
played Minecraft.
I was asleep for most of the day. I've only been up for like 3 hours.
Oh, right. You kind of ate though.
Yeah.
I kept waking up. I've been awake since like 9 a.m., but I woke up at like 9:55 and then I couldn't go back to sleep and it made me mad.
That's devastating. Also, the hunter has banned toy merchant and priestess.
Valid. Honestly, valid.
Valid, yeah.
I'm glad they did that. That would have been that would have been that would have been insane
That would
if
have
they
been a
didn't
mess.
ban them. Literally.
Okay, TT is now picking two survivors. Mercenary and
Somebody.
and somebody, yeah.
Unless he was like, and
Acrobat.
oh, okay,
We
Merc
can
and
definitely
Acrobat.
tell someone's an acrobat main.
Yeah, they definitely like Acrobat.
They are going to be banning one hunter now. So far it's acrobat and mercenary.
Who will they ban? Did they study their opponent? We'll find out. We'll definitely find out.
Night watch.
Night Watch.
Fair enough.
Interesting. They should have been Leo.
Oh yeah. Leo's literally the most meta hunter.
Bro, Leo is so meta. Oh,
The
Nidrix bans
hunter,
Prisoner.
yeah.
That's
I
crazy.
don't think anybody likes prisoner in this tournament.
No, nobody likes Prisoner.
That's worrisome for me.
Oh, hey,
They've picked
don't
patient.
leak. Don't
It's
leak.
fine. I'm in like 50 people. It's okay. He's one of
True.
my side pieces.
Your side host.
They'll be banning batter.
Batter, but they don't like batter.
This
I don't
team
think
does
any of
not
these
like
hunters like
batter.
batter. Yeah, no, they hate.
They'll be picking their last survivor, which is Enchantress. So the team is Mercenary, Acrobat, Patient, and Enchantress.
No, it's not Enchantress. It's Patricia.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's Patricia. You got it wrong.
I'm so sorry. I mean Patricia.
And the final, the hunter pick is going to be Naiad. This is gonna be exciting. I haven't seen Naiad that much. I saw some Naiad gameplay the other day, but I have not seen Naiad that much.
I'm assuming they'll be readying up instantly. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Never back down, never what? Never give up! I love saying that. That's so funny. Every time I say it, I giggle. Oh, okay, so our current
Seems
survivors,
like the
Tifa.
Enchantress.
Vic? Oh, the
Yeah.
Wi-Fi. Your Wi-Fi.
Oh my god. Oh
Just started
no.
having a moment.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry.
It's
My
okay. It
Wi-Fi
was
is
really funny.
attacking me.
Your Wi-Fi does not like you.
Um,
Ooh. Oh. Okay, so we have Mercenary in middle. We have
ways.
Emil
We got and then three
in
corners.
Hotel, Tifa in I don't even know what that's called, and Ramada in two-story.
Yeah, and it seems that Naiad will be spawning in the middle of Acrobat, Mercenary, and Enchantress.
They could go for Enchantress. I know that Naiad is pretty good against Enchantress. Oh my god. Oh my god, the Twitch chat. Oh my god.
I
Twitch
I
chat is
don't have it.
crazy.
I don't have the chat up right now. Let me turn that on in a second. But they'll be going right towards Enchantress, and Enchantress will be rotating into the Hunter. A bit unfortunate.
Oof, and they already got the first hit in.
Yeah, and they have We are already. I think we'll be seeing a pretty early down.
Oh,
Yeah,
no hit needed.
this might be basement.
If this is basement, this is gonna be very
Oh,
unfortunate.
this is basement.
They are pushing basement. They said, "I want that basement."
And every cipher is at about 30%.
Ooh, this could very well. This is a very rough start for Tinkles already.
I think they'll have to sell the Enchantress at this rate because there's not much they can do.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I'm assuming they're gonna try and go for the tie.
Mm-hmm. Naiad might harass Merc and force to rescue,
And
which
that's
would be very smart.
exactly
Yep,
a nice
that's
elbow
exactly what's
pad.
happening.
Oh, this is not looking. In right to the basement.
Enchantress might die, but oh,
Oh,
and
the
they
elbow
failed the elbow
pad.
pad. Oh, that was
Oh,
rough. Oh, I feel bad.
oh, that was unfortunate.
That was.
Facing the mercenary now because he only has one elbow pad.
Oh, and
And
they got the hit just with the tip of the harpoon.
this is really unfortunate for the survivor side.
Very much.
Trying to get our full presence. And she
And they got
gets
the
it.
full presence.
Acrobat Scyther is around 30%, but Patient is running into a cart, so I don't think he has one.
Oh. I think the patient is going to go for the rescue.
Yeah,
Yes,
he's on his way.
he's doing his thing.
We're here to see some spinning Naiad gameplay.
Acrobat Cipher is very close to being finished, so we could see them start working on the last cipher in a few seconds. Oh, right before half. That was very lucky.
I think the Naiad maybe has changed target. Yep. And she's gotten stuck on a couch.
Unfortunate. The couch is me.
That is crazy.
I actually am the couch.
Unfortunately, they're chasing a patient, probably one of his best kiting spots.
Yeah.
Although they're doing pretty good at the mind games here. Oh.
The patient is in the very big water puddle. Oh, and they get
Yep.
downed.
They
Acrobat
are
is
one
about halfway.
cipher.
It's about halfway done.
I think Mercenary is gonna go in for maybe a backdoor rescue.
Yes.
Bit sneaky.
Cypher is about to be primed. So we could be seeing a tie here.
Yep, the cipher is primed now.
Mm-hmm.
He's going in.
Oh, and the tide. Very lucky.
Going right for the Mercenary.
Ooh,
Oh,
and they did get the mercenary.
they'll be going to, I think that's back gate. I don't know what these gates at this point. This map is confusing.
I call the opposite one back gate. Oh, and they teleported. Oh, but
They
they did not go to the
teleported to
right
the
gate.
wrong gate.
That's unfortunate. But they did get the mercenary. I do
Yes,
believe
this will be a
mercenary is the down
tie.
chair.
Very unfortunate teleport, but
Yes. So the score is currently 9-4 in favors of the Tinkles.
And my internet didn't go out that match, so
Yes.
almost
Okay.
did.
Pro Wi-Fi.
Love that.
I love that for you. I think that's so aesthetic.
No Wi-Fi aesthetic.
Wi-Fi aesthetic. It's giving McDonald's.
Yeah. If TT's Hunter gets a 3K or more, TT will win the series. This is nerve-wracking, honestly.
This is very nerve-wracking. We have Pain being Hunter again. And the knee-jerks are going to be Survivor. So if the Tinkles win the round, that means that the knee-jerks will be eliminated from the tournament. If the Tinkles lose, I forgot to continue. If the Tinkles lose, then that means that they will be forced to go to a round 3. So this is a very intense one. This could be a very intense one.
Acrobat and female dancer are banned, so we won't be seeing them.
Yes, they're ended over. And Tinkles is banning their first 2 survivors. Excited to see what they choose. Could be seeing a patient ban.
Maybe for the best.
Maybe for the best. Oh, Priestess.
Priestess. That makes sense.
Toy Merchant as well. Okay, I see. Now Needrix is picking their first 2 survivors. They cannot use Acrobat and Female Dancer.
So we're seeing a patient and
Oh, they're taking. They said, "Wait a minute."
So I guess we have to wait for that as well.
The score right now is 9-4 in favor of the Tinkles. So if the Tinkles win this match, they win the series and move on to the next bracket, while the Knee Jerks will be eliminated. And if the Knee Jerks get a, what is it, a tie?
I think
Right?
it's yeah, I think a tie. They'll go to
Yes.
round 3.
Yeah, if the yeah. If they tie or win, they will get the win. Or they'll move to round 3. What are
All
I
right.
can't speak.
They've picked Patient and Antiquarian.
Ooh, okay.
They are now banning Opera Singer.
Valid. Payne's opera singer is like scary. Oh, they said sad face.
Fair enough. They are now banning another survivor, which is Seer.
Seer. They said it's not you, Payne, it's the character. Poor Payne. Poor Sangria. Poor both of them, actually. Matrix is now picking their next survivor. I am excited to see who they choose.
They're definitely taking their time on this one.
Yeah, they're oh, what?
No,
Oh, I
that's
was about to say what? They said lucky guy. Not literally, but like bro, Payne is such a troll. Payne
um
is such a guru, so goofy.
just a silly guy.
Such a silly little guy.
First officer, I think. No,
Yes.
no,
Nope. They don't
wait.
want first officer. Oh.
I'm so confused.
Okay, psychologist is the next survivor. Vic.
They're now banning their I think the last survivor they can ban.
Mhm.
Enchantress.
I want to see a hermit. I want to see a hermit this tournament.
This is crazy.
This is goofy.
They're now picking their
Okay.
last survivor.
Yes, they are. Pain is AFK. First officer. Okay, so they still went with first officer in the end.
Yeah. So it's first officer,
Psychology.
psychologist, and then antiquarian, patient. Yeah, okay. I had to check.
Yes. We have Edemil. Wow. And now Pain is picking their survivor. I mean, what? Their hunter. What? That's crazy.
They went on BRB for a singular, like, 20 seconds.
Hot. Oh, Mary.
Oh, Bloody Queen. Ooh.
Like you said, I don't agree. That is such a cute sticker. Wow. So just to remind, 2K or below, and we go to round 3, and a 3K or more, and the Tinkles win the series, and knee jerks are eliminated from the tournament. So I hate the player, hate the game.
So we're seeing 2 flywheels and 2 tide turners.
Yes. And Delusional is playing Default Skin Ada. Sangria is playing Antiquarian. Aesop and Fire is playing First Officer again. And Lee is playing Default Patient. How cute! I
But
love
they're
default
matching.
skins. They
They're
are.
matching default skins. That's so cute.
I know. It's so cutesy. Cutie patootie.
Oh, these.
Oh?
They have some interesting ideas going on here.
They do. They. Ooh. They do. Yep, that was a pretty obvious choice.
Yeah, I
Best
think
first
I'll
chase would be
go.
Antiquarian.
Yeah, they actually have a path to everyone in the spawn, so.
They do. Patient and Ada. Emil and Ada are very far. So if Ada gets first kite, this could be a very strange. This could be very strange.
Heading right towards the psychologist.
Psychologist knows they're like, yep, I'm going up them stairs.
Bloody Queen is already right on her trail.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and the psychologist jumps down.
Currently, the antiquarian is heading towards the cipher, it seems.
They used their first mirror. Oh, but they
Oh,
missed.
it's just a
Detected
little
the
bit off,
weapon.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
Heading right into hotel. Basement is here.
This is a very strange place for Psych. They might have to transition away in order to not get basemented.
Yeah, going up the stairs again.
They are looping. Oh, and they got the
Get their
first
first
hit.
hit here.
And
Not
the
for the flywheel,
psychologist.
unfortunately.
Yeah, they missed that. Oof. Rough. Oh, and the Mary does have blink now. Oh, and they
Oh, we
blinked to get through the window. And got the second
get
hit.
their second hit. Their mirror is almost up, so I'm assuming we'll be seeing it down soon, but the ciphers are quite far. Yep.
And there was no green light left. So Psych will be at half health when rescued. Antiquarian is about to pop her cipher. Patient is going to a new cipher, and First Officer is going in for the rescue.
Apologies, had to give a moment for my Wi-Fi then.
Oh,
Oh my god, I might need to give it another moment. This is crazy.
Brown's Wi-Fi is not having it today.
It really isn't.
Oh, and
We
they did
do
get
see
the
a
last
body
effort
block.
on the First Officer.
Yeah, and the mirror is up. Doesn't even look like they're gonna have to use the... Unless she does make that pallet, but she won't. Yeah.
Oh,
Patient. Yeah, quick hit
and
on
they get the
patient.
patient.
Getting stuck on the table is very relatable.
Literally me, bro.
It was a
And they
nice mirror.
missed. Oh, they got it.
Really nice mirror there.
Very much.
Seems that they are healing. Whilst the Antiquarian Cipher is around halfway now. Ooh, unfortunate wanted order. Yeah, gonna harass them a little bit now.
It was like right on
Ooh,
top of them, bro. That was
patience.
a good mirror. First officer is going to get harassed.
Yeah,
Oh,
they won't be
and
able to
they
make the rescue for a psychologist.
Yep. So we have our second chair, and psychologist is now eliminated.
Yeah, and it's on top of the cipher which first officer wanted to decode. But it
Antiquarian
seems like
might
he's
have to
trying to force
rescue.
it.
Yeah.
Ooh, right on Antiquarian. Which cuts off our path from there, so it's gonna have to be an after half.
The Antiquarian is going in for the rescue. First officer did just start, but they also are a slower decoder. Antiquarian is
Yeah.
waiting.
Blink is also up, so ooh, doing a little bit of both in one.
Oh, I did not expect that to happen. That little stick
Makes
smack.
some sense.
Oh,
Ooh, that was a really nice stick. I didn't expect that to actually land.
when when the Mary
Ooh,
got
there's a
smacked,
lot
I
going on.
jumped. Antiquarian is now down. The cipher is at 73%. Oh, and they are going
Going
to.
right for the basement.
Yep.
Who would have guessed?
Who would have guessed? Our
Oh,
lovely
messed up the
friend.
mirror a little.
Oh,
Oh, oh,
um, oh, 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 cute. I love that. Oh my god. Oh, that patroller is mauling his leg. This is really funny to watch.
ah, the patrol fused here.
Oh, oh, that was unfortunate.
Oh, that
Right
is
at the end.
so sad. I think we'll be seeing a four-man.
We could be seeing a four-man.
Yeah, because this is First Officer's first chair, and Dungeon is right there.
Mm-hmm. It looks like the knee-jerks might be getting eliminated from the tournament, unfortunately.
Yeah, and
Oh,
the hook right into Mary's face.
yep. You know, they should make a mechanic so like you can like hook the hunter's head and like stun them.
It would
I
stun
wanna
me.
see that. Oh my god. Okay, and it looks like the knee-jerks are eliminated from the tournament as the Tinkles won the series. That was a very well played match.
Very intense, honestly. So
Extremely.
much pressure.
That was very good. That was good. I'm just like that was very pain with the mirrors. The mirrors were good. That mirror on top of the patient and the first officer was like beautiful.
Yeah, it was. Oh,
So the score is 14-4 in favor of the Tinkles and 2-0 in rounds, meaning that the Tinkles won. They will move on to the next part of the bracket. And just to remind, this is the lower bracket. So the knee jerks are eliminated from the tournament.
that was crazy.
That was crazy.
Both
Now,
teams did
just
very well.
very much. Just to remind everyone, our next matchup is at 6 p.m. and it is between no, oh my gosh, it is between NWS Blue and the Divine Comedy, and me and Vic are also going to be playing in that, so you should totally come watch. 6
Yeah.
p.m.
I'm
EST.
looking at terror shocked,
So
guys.
yeah, so in like 50 minutes.
Oh.
Oh, we
Ooh.
have practice. We
I
have practice.
Anyways.
Okay, that was definitely a good way to end the stream. I'm very pleased with that, and I
Yeah.
hope to see all of you here at 6 p.m. So literally in 50 minutes. And our
Yeah.
commentators will be DTM, I believe. I don't know who else is commentating, if anybody, but I know DTM is doing it. Okay, so Follow is also
Probably
going to be
so.
commentating. I have not seen them in a while. I miss Follow. Follow's so silly.
Oh yeah. Hopefully we will not fail.
Let's hope that we don't flop.
And if we do flop, hope that it's not the most embarrassing thing ever.
I don't want to get terror shocked. If I get terror shocked, I'm gonna cry.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see you guys later.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to day 6 of the IDV Norwaseus tournament. This is the second match of the day. We have NWST versus TDC. This is gonna be a lot of fun, guys. I'm DTM, and commentating with me is Foe.
Hi guys. Um, Last game we saw with NWSB, we saw quite a stomp, honestly. They performed really well. So, with them on Survivors for the first game is going to be pretty exciting.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to things. Yeah, I know. We've got two skilled hunters here. We can see Arctan Theta is a Hydra. And then we have Roland as well, who I believe is also peaked here. So we're going to be seeing some skilled hunters and some skilled survivors as well. So I'm really looking forward to things here. Now, have we started picks and bans yet? Okay. So picks and bans are just getting started. Round 1 will be on Sacred Heart. Fo, what kind of bans do you think we're going to see?
On Sacred Heart, given NWSB's track record, I don't imagine they'll leave Priestess or Seer open.
Yeah, and just as you said, Priestess and Seer immediately getting banned, true. Yeah, yesterday the match that I commentated, Priestess and Seer were getting banned basically every match. So definitely two very powerful survivors, and they're just not gonna get to see any play at all in this first half. Um, so it's going to be Priestess and Seer, and then two picks after that. I am curious what kind of picks they're gonna go for here.
On Sacred Heart, I imagine. Um, Let me think about this. Is there global bans for these first two picks? These first two survivor picks?
Yes. So the two survivors that get picked here are gonna be banned for the rest of the match.
I imagine they'll do something safe that they don't imagine they'll play again. So maybe something like a little girl in another container that's generic.
Yeah, we do usually see survivors go for pretty like out there strategies with their first two picks. Stuff like Little Girl, stuff that they're trying to catch the hunter off guard with that'll only work once, so they don't need to use it again. Usually they don't go for something like Merc or anything, something that they're gonna want to use later on in the match, or
Absolutely.
super generic supports either. Maybe something like a toy merchant.
And when you say that, we do get a toy merchant alongside a prisoner.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. We have been seeing a lot of decoders get picked this tournament. They're really locking in their decoder pretty early here with the prisoner, and also going for their guaranteed support. I really like these two locks. I think they're gonna be they've got their good support in, and then they've got Cypher Rush as well.
It's pretty flexible, and I don't think they'll have trouble missing that prisoner later on in future games.
Yeah, there are also like a lot of decoders as well. So if they want to keep playing decoders, they have Explorer, they have Postman, they have Mechanic. So they do have a lot of options. Now we're gonna see Arc ban Antiquarian. So one of the strongest survivors in the game right now, the strongest harasser. Definitely a strong ban from Arc if NWSB have an Antiquarian main.
My knowledge, I think they do have someone who is able to play Antiquarian, but hasn't been for the majority of the tournament because of those bans.
Yeah, definitely very common ban. Antiquarian is not going to get to see a lot of play. And next, we are going to see an Entomologist pick here. Entomologist is a really strong support. I think she's strong against a lot of hunters, especially because this dude Arc has an A badge on Ripper, nearly S badge. Ento is very strong against Ripper, so this might discourage him from going Ripper. We are waiting for the next ban here. I think for the next ban, they haven't actually locked in a rescue. So I think it'd be pretty smart for the hunter to maybe ban a Merc. Merc is usually not fun to play against, or maybe something like an FO. Or you could
Merc is-
ban.
Yeah, I'd say Merc is a pretty big ban to do because of such a strong rescue, but instead we get a thief ban.
No, I think it's Enchantress.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's one of the guys is trolling in chat. Yeah, we are gonna see an Enchantress ban here. Um, Enchantress. If they have a strong Enchantress player, I think it can be worth it. Enchantress can be really annoying if they end up harassing. So, and then there is going to be the Merc pick. They are going for their consistent rescue here. So it's going to be a comp of Mercenary, Entomologist, Prisoner, and Toy Merchant. So pretty strong comp.
Strong comp, very safe. I think it'll be a great round to feel out each other.
Oh, and he's going Bonbon.
Ooh.
He's not going that round one Ripper, huh?
Well, you did mention that the entomologist pick might have deterred him from doing something, especially with such high level players. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. And Bonbon also counters Entomologist very well. He can use his bombs to get rid of the bees. So I do think Bonbon is pretty solid against this comp. The only thing is Bonbon really doesn't like Toy Merchant because of how much distance she generates. But if he's able to chase a prisoner and down him quickly, I definitely think these survivors could have a hard time. Especially if they decide to go for a rescue too. Rescuing against a Bonbon is so dangerous. Mm. We are waiting on the picks. We should be getting into the picks and bans here. I wonder what kind of builds they're gonna be running. I think it's Merc will be on Tide. Toy Merchant will probably be on Broken Windows or maybe Flywheel. One of the two. Prisoner will be on Broken or Flywheel, and then Entomologist will probably be on. I'm not sure actually which one she prefers.
guess we'll find out.
We will. Getting into the loading screen here, it looks like Prisoner is going to be on Flywheel. Merc is on Tide, as expected. It looks like Toy Merchant is also going to be on Flywheel. They're actually running... They have two Toy Merchants. Okay, I think we're actually going to see...
Alright.
Oh, no, okay, Toy Merchant is on Broken Windows and Ento is on Flywheel. Nope, Prisoner is also on Broken Windows now. So it's going to be one Flywheel and two Broken Windows.
I'm a little surprised about Toy Merchant not taking Flywheel. I think that the kiting areas that she favors doesn't have that many windows because she wants to play around her the launcher. I forgot.
Yeah, the catapult.
Catapult,
Depending
yeah.
on depending on where she sets up, she might have some trouble finding a pallet or a window to get a speed boost from. It looks like she is going to spawn in ruins though, so plenty of windows there. We're going to see
Absolutely.
Prisoner in middle as well, and then Ento at Big Statue. And then yeah, Bonbon is going to spawn right at Shack, so it's going to be interesting to see if he tries to find a prisoner or if he goes straight for Toy Merchant.
I'm not sure how he fares in that kiting area ruins, so I imagine going straight middle.
Mm-hmm. Bonbon can chase in ruins if he uses like his 5-second bombs well. He can definitely get chips. But Toy Merchant is just a difficult chase, and you kind of don't want to let Prisoner decode. We'll have to see where Bonbon decides to go. It looks like Prisoner is immediately going to rotate away from a hospital. Bonbon is going towards Big Statue, but I don't think anyone's there. Yeah, Bonbon's having a hard time finding a target here. Definitely really strong rotation from these survivors. Oh, he is running Peepers as well, so Peepers is going to make sure he doesn't just get lost in hospital. However, it is a toy merchant. This is going to be a pretty difficult chase. We'll have to see how fast he can hit these bombs. Yeah, toy merchant is going to immediately take off with her glider there, and it looks like Bonbon actually got lost. Now he's heading into a corner of the map. Unfortunately, there is no one here. Bonbon really struggling to start a chase, and Merc Cypher is already at 50.
Prisoner seems to have a pretty safe, peaceful decoding place right now, and it's gonna be pretty hard to gain distance on this entomologist with these bees in the way.
Yeah, Prisoner rotated all the way to Shack, which is where the Bonbon spawned, so he definitely didn't think to look there. And unfortunately, now he's starting this chase on the Ento very late. Merc Cypher is actually already finished. Even if he downs her quickly here, he's still going to be at a disadvantage. Unfortunately, misses that bomb as well. Oh, she messes up her flywheel and goes down instantly. That is unfortunate. Now Bonbon is in a position to draw potentially. Yeah, despite the rotation, Ento kind of went down pretty quickly. Unfortunately, she didn't get much value out of that flywheel. She ended up using it a little too early now. I think we might see a sell here. They have enough Cypher progress to just go straight for a draw. Going for a rescue here. It looks like they're rescuing before half too. If Merc gets stuffed here, or even double hit, this could actually be a pretty big swing in momentum. Wow, very good rescue though. He doesn't even take a bomb hit. He only takes one hit. Very well played by the mercenary. Nice bomb there. And yeah, that's one of the reasons why Bonbon is so strong against Ento. When he hits a bomb on her, it knocks her off of her bees. That can it can be very difficult for the entomologist when she gets knocked off her bees. We saw how she couldn't get any distance because of it. Where the cipher progress is very fast. 3 ciphers have been finished. And it looks like Merc is going to get healed as well. It does look like... I'm not sure if Prisoner is planning to go for this rescue. I don't think he is. Yeah, they are going to be selling the last chair, which I think is pretty smart. Ento didn't have too many bees left, and she probably couldn't rebound very long. Not giving the Bonbon to get an opportunity to get a stuff there really helps. The only problem is he can immediately pressure down the cipher that's in hospital. However, they have 2 other ciphers, so if Toy Merchant can just kite, this is probably going to be a strong draw. Unfortunately, missing a bomb there. Toy Merchant is actually kiting towards the Prisoner cipher. This might work against them here. Prisoner has to get off his cipher, which is going to slow down decoding, and it does potentially give the Bonbon an opportunity to switch. But he's not going to do that, and unfortunately he is missing bombs on this Toy Merchant.
He gets a little chip off, and they're dancing around this area, which leaves Prisoner some more space to decode.
Yeah, exactly. Toy Merchant did do a good job of transitioning away. Now she's heading towards Ruins, which gives Prisoner plenty of time to prime the cipher. And now the cipher is going to be finished here. It doesn't look very likely that it's going to be a win for the Bonbon. Very nice pop from the survivors. Bonbon is actually going to trump card and teleport to the gate. However, Toy Merchant is already heading towards the other gate, and Merc has 2 elbow pads. However, Prisoner is heading towards the other gate. Maybe Merc will have to go back to front gate. It doesn't look like it. Prisoner's doing a very nice job of kiting around these outs though. He actually hasn't gone down quickly at all.
Toy Merchant is now on one of the gates, so it's only a matter of time before they at least secure a draw.
Yeah,
Bonbon is spending lots of time on this Prisoner.
He did a very good job kiting. Yeah, he's still going.
He's
Yeah.
still going.
He's just swinging open air and gets pallet stunned as well. Fortunately, Prisoner is now one chip. The question is Dungeon in the area?
Dungeon is on the other side of the map, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's tough luck for Prisoner. Unfortunately, he won't be able to get Dungeon. Maybe if Dungeon was right there, he might have been able to get it. But it doesn't look like it. However, that kite from Prisoner at the end, very strong. It definitely allowed Toy Merchant enough time to open the gate, which really helped them secure the draw. Well played to these survivors. Yeah, that was a really interesting match there. The rotation was so strong. Unfortunately, Ento just didn't kite long enough to secure a win, but the survivors didn't overextend. They played smart and they just took the draw. I think that was really well played by them. I think just securing a draw there is a very smart decision.
Yeah, and now they've got a feel for how they can try and elude the hunter a bit more, because we did see that frame one rotation, lots of struggles from Bon Bon trying to find a target, and that just it bought them a lot of time.
Yeah, the rotation was definitely really strong there. Unfortunately, Bonbon took so long to find a target there. Definitely, Bonbon was feeling the effects of that rotation. Really well played by the survivors there. Now it looks like it is going to be Roland hunting now. I'm really excited to see Roland hunt. I know last time he played Naiad round 1, and Naiad isn't too bad on Sacred Heart at all, so you think there's any possibility we'll see a Naiad here?
I would be prepared to see many different things from Roland. If I remember correctly, he brought out a clown last match. Um, so a naiad's in the possibilities, but I think anything could happen.
Yeah, I do remember the clown. I didn't actually catch what happened. Was that a 4-man or was it a draw or I
It
don't.
was a win of some sort. I think it was a 4-man actually.
Ooh, yeah, well played by Roland. It looks like his clown is also pretty formidable. We'll have to see what he goes here. Yeah, I think he has a lot of options. He can just draw to tie the round up, but it would definitely be pretty advantageous for NWSB if he gets a win. And I think Clown is capable of that. Naiad is capable of that. I mean, any number of hunters really. I'm really excited to see what he'll pick. Oops.
Do you have any predictions for the survivor picks here?
I'm not quite sure what TDC's what their style is. I'm not sure if they play anything like Toy Merchant. I'm not sure what kind of supports they play. Or even if they play a lot of support. We don't really see any badges here at all either. I think given the fact that Rowan's probably gonna play a Naiad, you're gonna want to go pretty heavy on the support, and you're also gonna want a strong rescue. If you don't lock in a rescue, Naiad can actually get stuffs and double hits, and that's not gonna be fun. So something like Merc or FO is gonna be strong. And then, supports like Toy Merchant, Dancer, Barmaid, stuff like that is very strong on Sacred Heart. So maybe we'll see something like that.
Mm.
Maybe some harassment too, like a prospector or a batter. That would be pretty cool.
I believe they do have an Enchantress player in their pool, so
hmm
that's a foremost DC.
Looks like picks and bans will be starting now. And Rowan is gonna ban Priestess Seer. It seems like that's what gets banned every time. Priestess and Seer are not going to see the light of day this match either.
In this kind of tournament, it probably makes the most sense, especially if you don't know your enemy that well, because they're just such strong picks, and um, if your opponent is strong on a different survivor, you probably wouldn't know it. Um,
hmm Yeah, they're definitely such universally strong characters. Like basically any team is gonna play Priestess and Seer. So no hunter likes them. No one wants to deal with them ever. So good to just lock them away. Now we are gonna be seeing the next two picks here. I think this is gonna be the most interesting. I really want to see if they go for supports or decoders here, or if they maybe go for a rescue. Although they probably won't. Usually people don't lock rescues first.
Yeah, I'm imagining something similar as the first picks we saw last game, like Toy Merchant, a support and a container that they won't miss ever again.
Yeah, the interesting thing about the toy merchant is that looking at these maps, it's going to be Sacred Heart round 1, Red Church round 2, and Arms Factory round 3, and then Ever Sleeping round 4. Toy merchant actually isn't very strong at all on Church or Arms Factory. She's really strong on maps like Leo's, Ever Sleeping, and Chinatown, but we're not
Mhm.
seeing Ever Sleeping until round 4, which might not happen. So I think getting Toy Merchant first would be really strong because you just don't need her at all in the later rounds. However, we are going to see Forward and Psychologist. And then an Ento ban from Roland as well. Oh, and there's the Enchantress lock. Like you said, it looks like TDC do play Enchantress here. So right now they've got a pretty heavy stun comp here with Forward and Enchantress. Maybe Roland will go something like Excitement potentially, depending on what the fourth pick is.
I have a feeling these survivor picks are favoring comfort, uh, and which is a good strategy against a scary high level hunter, I'd say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they also locked in a Weeping Clown. And now Roland is going to go Naiad. So it looks like the comp is going to be Weeping Clown, Enchantress, Forward, and Psychologist. That's 3 harassers. I think Roland at minimum is going to need like Desperate Fight and a bunch of Rage. But he might just go Excitement, honestly. Although the only problem with that is Excitement doesn't actually work to chase any of these. Because Forward and Weeping Clown generate distance, and Enchantress's stuns are so small you don't want to use Excitement on them. So while Excitement is really strong to deal with harassment, it doesn't actually work to chase any of these. So that's going to be an interesting decision to see whether or not Roland actually goes for it.
It likely, I imagine it being saved for a balloon, securing a chair, something like that, rather than any chasing going on.
Mm-hmm. The other benefit is if Forward goes for like mid-kite support, for instance, you can use Excitement there and get a free hit on Forward. Or just cancel out the stun and keep chasing your target. So Excitement definitely can have some benefits here. Looking at these builds, we're gonna see oh, I did not catch that. Oh, we will see later. It looks like Forward might be spawning middle. Nope, it's gonna be Psychologist middle. Weeping Clown at Big Statue. Whoa, Forward spawning at Front Gate. Enchantress is gonna be Hotel or Hospital, and then Psychologist is gonna be Ruins. Really interesting spawns here. Yeah, and then Roland is just going to spawn in front of Hospital. Now, Naiad can just water off Hospital completely. I think Roland is going to be okay chasing the Enchantress. He might just like water it off and force her to transition away, which could definitely be good for Roland. She might be forced to transition to a weaker area.
With everyone situated with the way they are, they probably will be forced to go to a weaker area if they don't want to kite into someone who's already decoding.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. We do see already that Roland is setting up a harpoon. Unfortunately, he set it up on the wrong side here. He might not be able to get a huge abyss, especially if Enchantress slams this pallet. However, she does drop in front of him. Really well played by Roland, reading her route, and this is gonna be a free hit. Really unfortunate that Enchantress dropped right where she did.
With that hit, she now has a very valuable heart attack stack, so hope and see that Enchantress uses it well, gets value out of it.
Yeah, she is gonna get a stack, but unfortunately, with a hit that fast, it might not be good enough. If she can at least force out a blink for this kite, then this still could probably be a tie. But if Roland gets a down without blink, this is gonna be pretty difficult. He is gonna catch up very quickly, and he's putting a bunch of water on Enchantress as well, but she is gonna 3-stack. And there is the blink. Well played by Roland. That was a very fast down, but now he doesn't have blink anymore. Forward could potentially get a lot of time saved with his harassment here. Roland didn't really set up an abyss around forward. He really needs to get a big abyss, but forward gets a pallet stun here. This is buying so much time. Roland might just decide to pick up. However, forward goes for a really late stun and he doesn't even hit it. He ends up getting hit here. It's unfortunate. However, Enchantress is gonna self-heal. Let's see how long she can rebound.
That entire area underwater, it's looking really dismal for Enchantress to fluff a kite, and she goes down.
Yeah, she ended up going down pretty quickly. And Roland is also at full presence here. This is a very early full presence from Roland, and full presence Naiad is scary. Assassin goes for another early stun and unfortunately misses it and takes another free hit. Psychologist has already used her heal, so now she won't be able to heal forward for free. Forward is going to go for a rescue with a stun, which is smart, but unfortunately it's not long enough and he gets hit. It's going to be a double down here. This is very strong for Roland now. And Enchantress just can't rebound. Now with Roland at full presence and a double down, he's looking like he's in a position to 4-man. This is very dangerous here.
Absolutely. With 3 ciphers remaining and 2 survivors unable to decode, it's looking terrible for the survivors.
Yeah, this is looking rough, especially since Psychologist already used her heal. Now, if she wants to heal forward, she's going to be injured herself, and she's going to end up being a really easy chase. And it's going to be so hard to make this rescue too. Naiad is such a scary camp. Weeping Clown is going to have to be careful here to make sure he doesn't get stuffed. Did a good job of dodging that dash though. Let's see if he can make this rescue. Oh, he gets terror shocked. There it is. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to get the stun with that rocket, and now it's certainly a 4-man. This is almost unsalvageable for TDC, unfortunately. Forward is injured as well. This is looking very strong for Roland.
Forward had a syringe and is hoping to look for this rescue.
Mm-hmm.
But
the syringe does help somewhat, yeah. But this could still be difficult to pull off.
miracle stun in a dream.
Maybe. Weeping Clown is also after half. I'm not sure what their 5th cipher is at. If it's far enough, maybe they could go for a 1-man. But yeah, Forward's gonna be injured now, and without any football, he can't harass this Weeping Clown. Also, Weeping Clown has no rockets? When did Weeping Clown use all his rockets?
How many rockets does Weeping Clown get?
He has 3, and I only saw him use 1. I'm not sure where the other ones went. Well, at some point, Weeping Clown's rockets disappeared, which isn't really good for him. He kind of needed those. Yeah, unfortunately, he's just going to go down immediately. His flywheel, unfortunately, didn't really get him very far either. Yeah, now Roland only needs 1 more kill as well to secure the win for the round. So even if TDC can get 1 out, they're still going to lose this round, unfortunately. They have to push for a draw.
Forward is taking another syringe at the top. and psychologist is trying to find an opportunity to have peace, but she's found and it's a tough chase.
Yeah, psychologist is basically a lucky guy here, so. And there's the water hit. It looks like she won't be able to kite for very long. She isn't even gonna make it to this pallet, yeah. Now, Roland is gonna chair psychologist here. He probably has an idea of where Forward is, and Forward has no items, and he's also injured, so Forward has a very small chance of kiting to dungeon here. And even if he does get dungeon, it doesn't matter. So Roland's not too worried about that. Although Forward does have a wand now, so maybe that could be enough to get a dungeon kite. We'll have to see. Forward actually looks like he's gonna push for a rescue here, potentially. Yeah, Roland never got tinnitus, so he doesn't know where Forward is. Although I think it would be smarter at this point for Forward to just camp for dungeon. Yeah, the psychologist is going to expire, and Roland has no idea where Forward is. It looks like it is going to be a one escape. And Roland does a silly blink. It looks like Assassin is going to get out, and that is going to be a 3-mana elimination for Roland. And with that, NWSB are going to win round 1. Very well played to NWSB there.
Yeah, with the stuns missed by the Ford at very critical saves, it became a really difficult game to play against a early full presence Naiad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. Unfortunately, the harassment just the harassment didn't quite do enough. It didn't accomplish enough there, unfortunately. Roland played that very well. Now the next match is gonna be on Red Church, I believe. Yeah, yeah, Red Church. So we are going to be going to Red Church. Um, isn't the score 8-3? The score for the round? No, yeah, wait, it was a draw and a 3 escape. Oh yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, I'm schizophrenic. Yeah, you're right. I totally forgot that the first round or the first half was a draw. Yeah, so it is going to be 5-3 in favor of NWSB there. Do we? Oh, who's surviving first? TDCR. Oh, so we'll immediately get to see what Roland plays next. It is Red Church, so we might get to see maybe. I believe Roland actually played Clown on Red Church last time, so we might see a repeat of that. That would be pretty interesting, I think.
Let's see, what others their global? TDC no longer has access to their forward or psychologist.
Mhm.
It's my understanding Yachty's comfort, at least one of the comfort is psychologist, so I'm curious to see what Yachty gets this round.
Yeah, maybe they'll be in trouble without their psychologist here. Um, Without forward 2, they do still have a bunch of harassment if they want to continue playing Weeping Clown, they have that, and Enchantress as well. Um, and we are gonna see the first 2 bans being Seer and Priestess, the exact same bans. Yep, they're still really good on Church. Don't let them out. I think that's a good set of bans here.
I wonder if we'll see a prospector on this time.
I think a prospector would be really interesting. He can be very strong, I think. If they have a prospector player, I think it would be worth running here. Especially since they're at a point deficit now, they're gonna have to stage a comeback here. However, it does look like they are gonna lock Entomologist and Enchantress, and they're gonna ban Naiad here. So they're locking in their support as well as an Enchantress. And of course getting rid of the Naiad, which appears to be Roland's strongest hunter. So good ban there as well.
Yes, we saw them playing against the Naiad and struggled against it. So knowing that going into the second game, a Naiad ban makes sense.
Hmm. Yeah, I definitely agree. I think a Naiad ban is fine there. It looks like Roland is gonna ban Mechanic as well. Roland's been banning Mechanic a lot, which I think is very strong. Mechanic can push for draws with her bots, so it's smart to get her out of the way. And then it's going to be a cord lock from TDC. I do really like to see the cord. Cord has been very strong lately in IVL. Cord's been seeing a lot of play. Not only is her gun like really strong, of course, like it generates a lot of distance, and if used for support can be really scary. But she can also then, after she uses her gun, she can set up like item drop plays and stuff. I think Cord in general is really strong right now. So I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Absolutely.
Now Roland is gonna ban Acrobat as well. Acrobat is a really strong hider. I do like.
Especially on this map.
Mhm.
So I respect that. I think not wanting to see that acrobat, not wanting to risk that kind of chase makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, there are like a lot of windows that you can make the hunter vault, so you can use that to put white balls on them, or to make them go into a brown ball and slow them down. Acrobat, I think, is a really annoying character. And there's a composer lock as well. So TDC are gonna lock in a decoder last, and they're gonna go for the composer. Really interesting pick there. And
And
Roland is actually gonna go Night Watch here, not the clown. Interesting.
which is extra interesting because um, Red Church is notoriously not a map that favors Night Watches wins.
Mhm. Yeah, it can be annoying with all the pallets. We might actually see Roland bring fast pallets. Maybe he'll go like down right in fast pallets or down left, or maybe he'll just go up down. I think on red shirts you're definitely gonna wanna bring you're gonna wanna break those pallets quickly. So, but still, Nightwatch
However,
is such a strong hunter. Like, I think if the Nightwatch is skilled enough, they can definitely succeed on red church. So I'm really looking forward to see how Roland does.
yes, we're going to have to see a really well-timed gun from Coordinator and well-timed wins from the Hunter to make the most out of each play.
Hmm. Yeah, definitely. We are gonna see Ford on Tide and then 3 sets of broken windows here. No flywheel. Oh, I am curious how they decide to do their spawns here.
Enchantress looking at chairs, Entomologist in middle.
Yeah, putting Enchantress at reception would be interesting. You don't usually put anyone at reception because it's such a weak area. I
Yes,
would've
especially if the
expected-
low wall is against Night Watch. It looks like a relatively easy chase if Night Watch goes for reception.
Mhm. However, Assassin is above him, so Roland might want to chase the decoder instead to ensure that their decoding is as slow as possible. So this is actually going to be a really interesting choice for Roland, whether he goes for the easiest area or the weakest lock hider. Enchantress can also be annoying because she can cancel Nightwatch's abilities. However, it does look like Roland actually will be going for Enchantress. Enchantress is going to be doing her best to rotate away from reception. However, we'll have to see how far she can get. She might get sucked in here with the ability.
Roland's using an early wind walk to cut some distance here, and maybe gets a first hit.
Oh, she juked him!
Misses.
However, he does get the hit through the pallet there. Enchantress almost got away from that, but unfortunately she couldn't dodge the hit there.
It's going to be really risky to keep staying around here with the low walls.
Yeah, Enchantress was able to cancel that, but oh, she plays the pallet very well. She throws it early, and Rowan went for a charge attack. It's gonna buy her some time here. This area is so weak, however, and her abilities are on cooldown. And yeah, that's why survivors never spawn reception. It's a terrible kiting area, and Enchantress just couldn't do anything. It's gonna be a pretty fast down for Roland here.
Setting up this chair nearby the composer.
Yeah, I don't know how Composer got all the way to top broken. Dang. No wonder his Cypher was so slow.
And
He might give up a hit here as well. Looks like Roland is going to leave him. However, this really slows down their decoding. With Roland or with Composer having to change targets. Actually, he's just going to go for the rescue. They're going to rescue without Tide.
Roland takes the hit instead of waiting and seeing. Makes sense.
And this might just be a blink here. Yeah, without Tide, Enchantress is going to die pretty quickly.
Oh, but we see the coordinator gun here to buy Enchantress more time to get out of the area.
Yeah, really well-timed gun, especially since it made sure that Roland didn't get any hits there. And that's going to save them a lot of time here. However, Roland walks right through her pallet. It looks like she is going to go down here. Yeah, that rebound was actually really long. That might have been enough to save them from losing. This might be a tie now. They are at 2 ciphers left. And Cord still is tied as well. However, no gun. Roland unfortunately not quite hitting that swing. He's gonna get the swing there. And Cord is gonna get injured. She might get double hit here. Roland's not gonna go for it. He is worried about the cipher progress, so he's just gonna go for the hit on Enchantress.
Enchantress trying to make the most time possible by taking the hunter down to the basement.
Yeah, that definitely does buy Enchantress a lot of time. Now, I'm not actually sure if Roland has trump card. I think he had an insolence, right?
I didn't see.
Yeah, he might not have trump card here. They are at 1 cipher left, but the last cipher isn't very far. So with all the injuries, if Roland can get a quick down, then he might still be in a position to win. However, it looks like he is going to miss Composer and Cord healing. It would have been much better for Roland if he found them healing there. That would have been a very strong find for him. Now he has to chase the full health. Oh, and he misses the blink. He went for Blink Terror Shock. If he Terror Shocked her, that would have been huge. Unfortunately, he missed it. He is still going to get the free hit here, but Entomologist is doing a good kite, and this is looking like a draw now. Yeah, and can't even get the hit through the window here. She is going to go down here, and the cipher is around 60, so this looks like a draw for Roland.
Roland sees the cipher wiggling and goes straight for it. Composer's going for the rescue here.
Oh, he gets pallet stun though. If he was able to hit Composer, he could have stopped Composer, and he might have been able to win. Although the cipher is primed, so it wasn't very likely. He's gonna hit Composer, and they're gonna wait on the pop. Oh, no, they just pop it. Now we'll have to see if Roland can down Assassin quickly. He doesn't have trump card, I believe, so he won't be able to teleport to the gate. Yeah, an Assassin is gonna go down here. Roland is actually
Roland's going to search for making sure that gate does not open. Trying to play for more than just a draw.
Yeah, he is trying. Unfortunately, Composer is going to get up soon, so Composer might be able to rotate to the back gate. It's important that Entomologist kites for a while here. However, she
Ento's
might
buying
go-
some time, but she might go down here instead.
Yeah, it looks like she will. Now it's going to be a question of whether Composer can make it to the gate.
Use another. Get that speed off. Maybe walk into dungeon instead.
No, Dungeon's not going to be open in time. However, Roland doesn't know where Composer is. If he went straight for the gate there, he might have been able to make it, but now it looks like Composer is going to make it. Yeah, Roland, unfortunately, he got a little confused there. He wasn't certain where Assassin was. And it is going to be a draw there. Very well played to the survivors there.
Absolutely. That coordinator gun might have been that critical moment that saved a big part of the game.
Yeah, I think the most important things in that game were the long rebound with Enchantress and Rowan not finding them healing. If Rowan is able to read down Enchantress with Blink, like right after she gets off chair, then he wins. And if he also finds Composer and Cord before they finish healing, it's also going to be a win. So I think, as well as not finding Composer, he could have cut off Composer and gotten a 3-man. But unfortunately, he wasn't sure which gate Composer went to. However, that was still really well played by both sides. Good job from TDC's survivors, able to get a draw against a really strong Night Watch. It looks like TDC is going to be hunting here.
Still on Red Church.
Yeah, if NWSB are able to 3 escape, they are gonna win on the spot. So that would be pretty strong if they can end it at round 2.
So
If they
does that mean
fall-
that TDC Hunter is looking for a 4-man?
Yeah, well, if TDC Hunter 4-mans or 3-mans, then they win the round. So TDC Hunter needs at least a draw, and he would like to win the round. I'm not sure what the Hunter will go for. He went Bonbon last time. Maybe he'll go Ripper this time if they don't ban Ripper. Really curious to see here what Arc plays.
Again, no more Priestess and no more Seer, no more 2 Fairy.
Yeah, as usual, Priestess and Seer getting banned every match. They are pretty strong characters, so very, very safe bans as usual. And Prisoner and Toy Merchant as well are global banned.
As a reminder from their first picks. So
Yeah, so Prisoner and Toy Merchant not going to be available here at all. And Priestess and Seer as well. So I'm definitely curious to see what kind of survivors TDC go for here. Last time they went for what, the Enchantress, and they went for
this game is TDC Hunter and NWSB survivors.
Oh yeah, you're right. Last time they went for what, an Entomologist, Prisoner, Toy Merchant, and Enchantress?
I'm
Oh, Merc.
yeah, it was a Merc.
I think Enchantress is still very strong here, so they might want to go for an Enchantress. I think even if Arc goes Bonbon, I think Entomologist is still potentially worth it. And it also stops him from playing Ripper. You could also just ban Bonbon and then go Entomologist and force him to play Ripper. However, they are going to go Antiquarian and Patient.
Antiquarian getting in first hand's pretty strong. As we know, she's a very strong harasser, and Patient has a lot of angles on this map for his hooks.
They are both very strong fighters for sure. And NWSB are going to be banning Ripper here, so it looks like their strategy is going to try to make the Hunter play Bonbon, and they're not going to bother with an Entomologist. So we'll have to see. Bonbon, unfortunately, not very great for winning, usually. Last time was a draw as well. So if Ark wants to go for a win, he might want to go for someone else, but Bonbon is capable of winning, so we'll have to see what kind of Hunter he goes for. Next is gonna be a Survivor ban from Ark. And Ark is actually gonna ban Psychologist, not allowing the Psychologist in.
Doesn't want that sustainability that Psychologist can offer with her long distance healing.
Yeah, Psychologist is pretty good against Bonbon, just because being a 3-hit character can drag out kites, and also being able to like heal rescuers and stuff is very strong. So I think Psychologist is definitely a great ban for Ark. Now I wonder what kind of lock we'll see here. Maybe oh, they're gonna go Barmaid. We're gonna have a Barmaid lock here. Barmaid is a very strong support.
We still will see that healing going on here. And that utility is pretty good.
Yeah, I think their comp right now is looking very support heavy. They have like an Antiquarian to harass, they have Barmaid support, and then Patient is also a really strong kiter. So it doesn't look like they have too many soft spots right here. Maybe
Not too risky.
yeah, definitely. I think if they just lock in one more self-sufficient kiter, like their comp isn't gonna have any weak links, and it'll be very difficult for Arc. Arc actually is gonna ban FO.
Probably looking to ban Rescuer just because we don't have an explicit Rescuer appearing in the comp yet. So
Yeah, going for FO is interesting. He is allowing a mercenary, so I guess he's gonna pick a hunter that really hates FO. Bonbon doesn't really like FO at all, because it can be difficult to hit bombs when he's rescuing. However, Merc is still very strong, so I think Merc would be a fine lock here from the survivors.
definitely.
Mm. Yeah, I'm not sure why they're taking so long. Maybe they want to go for another support instead of Merc. Maybe they'll go for something like Enchantress. Enchantress is really good against Bonbon, so it wouldn't be a bad pick.
What are the chances they pick a decoder, do you think?
They could. Um, I just don't think there's enough support to go for it. Like, right now their comp is really strong because they don't have any weak links. So putting a weak link into the comp might not be the best option. Especially if you want to win. Decoders are really great for drawing. They're not great for pushing for wins usually. That's one of the reasons why Merc is great. He just you can't chase him, so the hunter has to chase like a barmaid or a patient. Making the hunter, chase something difficult is really advantageous for the survivors. Maybe they have like a prospector. I think prospector would be pretty cool here.
Oh yeah. more CC on top of that Antiquarian might be enough to force the Hunter to take something like Excitement, which is it's not Blink.
That is very true, very true. Yeah, with Excitement, the Hunter could chase Antiquarian or Prospector, but it's still not a very easy chase. They are gonna go Gravekeeper, which is really interesting. Gravekeeper kind of sucks against Bonbon. Well, Gravekeeper kind of sucks in general, so interesting going for Grave over Merc here. I wonder.
Andrew slander.
Yeah, unfortunately, Gravekeeper isn't very meta at the moment. Maybe they expect a wheel. I am kind of surprised that they didn't go for the Merc. It sounds like they discussed it for a long time though, so maybe they have some sort of Gravekeeper strategy?
That or they have a Merc vendetta.
Maybe. Yeah, it could be that they just don't like Merc. Merc is just too strong, I guess.
They're here to have fun.
Yeah, Acrobat is still very good. Acrobat is one of the hardest chases in the game. He's probably the single strongest kiter, besides like
And
Aquarian.
especially on this map. Ooh.
You put him on like Force Stop and Moonlit, you just can't chase him. Looks like TDC's Hunter is also taking their sweet time. They might not want to go Bonbon here, maybe? Maybe they're worried about having to go for a win. They're trying to go for someone with more win potential, I guess.
Really having to think about this, as it is a pretty crucial game to the set.
Yeah, definitely. The Hunter also just has to be careful not to lose. Because if the Hunter
Pride and
loses, it
skin
ends
on the line.
instantly. Yeah, the Hunter definitely has to be very careful here. And it's gonna be an Ann. Whoa.
Which is
That-
notoriously Thai Hunter.
yeah. Not only is she a tie hunter, but Anne is one of the few hunters that Gravekeeper is actually good against. Because you can't put cats on Grave while he's in a shovel. So playing Anne into a Gravekeeper is also interesting. Maybe this hunter is an Anne specialist, I guess. Really interested to see what happens.
Yeah. If we see Gravekeepers using those shovels effectively on a chase, then. And I don't think any single survivor on this team is an easy chase.
Yeah, definitely. If Antiquarian makes mistakes, Anne can definitely chase her. Because what Anne will do is she'll put a cat on Antiquarian and jump at her, and Antiquarian has to stun Anne like the instant before she gets in range. And if she messes it up, she just gets hit.
Very technically difficult to pull off.
Yeah, you even see like Chinese survivors mess it up sometimes, so maybe Anne will go for an Antiquarian chase here. Be interesting to see.
Gravekeeper's getting middle. And patient putting in reception.
We are seeing, yeah, another reception spawn. However, Anne is gonna spawn near Shack, potentially wanting to chase the barmaid.
Or going for that antiquarian chase, as you said.
Yeah, Antiquarian could also be a strong chase here. It'll be really interesting to see who the Anne goes for. Now, it looks like Anne is going to be heading towards Shack, probably planning to chase the barmaid here. We'll have to see how far
Barmaid's
barmaid.
immediately rotating away.
And actually not using her cats to jump early. Usually you see ants do that at the start of the match. I guess she wanted to save her cats. She's gonna catch up pretty quickly though. Barmaid didn't actually get that much distance.
And here we see the cat.
Yeah, this might end up being a quick hit here. However, Barmaid actually did take a speed boost. She might be able to kite this out. She does. The cat runs out. Very well played by Barmaid there, barely kiting the cat out. That was definitely a really important play there. And
For
unfortunately,
sure.
missing this cat might still get this hit though with the jump.
Barmaid transitioning through the mid.
And now Anne does have Blink. The question is, yeah, Barmaid actually takes a speed boost here, so she might be out of range. Blinking on the broken windows there might end up backfiring. Does she still get this hit? Yeah, she does. Barely. Well played by the Anne.
A Terror Shock additionally for that extra presence. And we are right next to the basement, so this is a relatively early basement.
Yeah, definitely. Especially since Barmaid hasn't mixed a second drink yet, we're probably gonna see a sell here. I just don't think rescuing here would be very smart, because you can just push for a tie and draw the round. And going for a rescue here is potentially risky. It wasn't a drop down hit, unfortunately, but Anne can still get a double down here, which gives her the opportunity to go for a win. However, she hits Barmaid. She doesn't go for the double down. Oh, but Patient runs into her. What Patient has to... And he wastes a hook? What Patient has to do there is he has to run into the corner of basement and force Anne to come over and hit him. That way, Anne loses Barmaid. Unfortunately, running towards the exit means that you give up a double down and Anne still has Barmaid's chase. So she doesn't lose Barmaid. And this is why going for the rescue there is so difficult. Now Anne might be able to win. Suddenly, Anne has a ton of momentum now. Although they are healing and Anne doesn't actually know it. They are going to be able to heal potentially. Now we'll have to see if Gravekeeper can make the rescue.
She doesn't catch any one of those cats, so we're going to look for this Gravekeeper save, but I'm not sure he gets there in time. Wastes a shovel.
Yeah,
And gets downed.
Yeah. Gravekeeper went for that way too late. He shouldn't have gone for that at all. And now it is going to be a stuff. And suddenly this is looking like a really strong win position for the Anne. Yeah. Gravekeeper wasn't making that at all. Even if his shovel went off, he still couldn't make it. He went for it too late. And their fifth cipher is only like 20%. They really don't have that much progress. Antiquarian is going to be able to finish that cipher there. The question is, can she make this rescue? Right now, the cipher is 50%. It looks like Arc is just immediately going to put the cat on Antiquarian and hit her. Unfortunately, misses that swing. However, Gravekeeper does get the shovel off. Now the cipher is around 70%, but Arc does have Blink. Arc probably has to hit Antiquarian here.
Antiquarian with a juke.
Yeah,
That's
she
not
just goes
enough.
down. Are they able to pop the cipher though? They do, yeah. He is just gonna blink on Antiquarian. This is still a very strong position though. Arc can yeah, he can just slug Antiquarian and go for Grave, who's dead on chair. And Grave also has no items. Additionally, Grave is running towards the gate, which isn't anywhere near open yet. The gate's only around 60%. This is suddenly a win now. If Arc can just hit this. Oh, he messes up his cross though. But Gravekeeper does go down. Now the question is Antiquarian going to be able to make it to dungeon?
Or is Antiquarian going for this far gate now? And we'll have to make a long trek to get over there.
Hmm. Yeah, Arc doesn't have Blink, and it looks like Antiquarian is likely going to be able to get her gate open. It probably would have been smarter if Arc went for the patient that was opening the gate. Unfortunately, yeah, using trait there, burning his blink ended up cutting off his teleport, and it really stopped his momentum there. Antiquarian potentially. Oh, she might not have it.
Ooh.
She jumps through the gate. Wow, and she does get out. Well played by the Antiquarian. Yeah, I'm kind of shocked they actually managed to draw that. Wow.
And thanks to that, they secure that tie. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, after the double down from basement and then the stuff, like, it really looked like it was going to be a loss, but they were able to get the draw in the end. Really well played by the survivors. And now it is going to be going to a third round here. However, NWSB still have the point lead, so there's still a lot of pressure on TDC here. They're going to have to try to win this round. And they have to win by more than, what, 5-3? I'm not sure how the points work.
Um, yeah, that's a host question.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the score is 9-7 right now. So they have to win the round and have the point lead to win. So it's gonna be pretty difficult for TDC. They have to win by a lot. It'll be really interesting to see what happens here.
Definitely important game for TDC.
Hmm. Now, who's hunting first? TDC? Okay, yeah, so Ark will be hunting first here, and the map is the map Lakeside? Oh, the map is Lakeside.
Ooh.
I thought the map was Arms Factory. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, in that case, my analysis was kind of wrong. Toy Merchant is very strong on Lakeside, so whichever team burned their Toy Merchant, they might be regretting not having it now. Toy Merchant is very strong on Lakeside.
Yeah, and that would be NWSB who got rid of their toy merchant, I believe.
Hmm. They are
So
going to be. They're surviving right now, so.
we'll see what happens in place of that very strong pick.
Uh-huh. It does look like Antiquarian, Patient, Prisoner, and Toy Merchant are global banned for NWSB. So, yeah, Patient also very strong on this map. They are missing some strong picks for Lakeside, but there's still a lot of options left. So it'll be really interesting to see what the bans look like. Probably gonna be Priestess and Seer as usual. And then after that, we might see probably some support locks. So we haven't seen any dancer yet. Maybe a dancer?
Oh, I can definitely see the dancer. If I remember correctly, they do have someone who can play the dancer, so um and on Lakeside as well, I believe. They've played it.
Hmm. Yeah, dancer's a really strong character. It's pretty surprising that she doesn't seem to get played at all. But maybe we'll see some dancer here. I think I'd like to see that.
Dancer, cameo.
Oh, to be clear, I actually hate dancer. I kind of wish she didn't exist, but she's so broken, it's weird to see her not get played.
It might be a comfort thing with people feeling anxious about uh placing their boxes
Hmm.
because
Yeah, that's true.
managing that kind of utility can be a good amount of pressure. Hunter can destroy them. You have to make sure you use them in very valuable spaces. So
Hmm. On Lakeside, actually, it can be kind of difficult to decide where you want to set them up. Because near middle, there aren't really that many pallets. Might want to go for like big boat, but big boat's already strong enough. I think usually people either set them up in like middle or maybe shack, but you really have to decide where you want to put those boxes, so it takes a lot of coordination. Have we seen the first two bands yet?
Um, Reseer.
Oh, yep. Real shocker there. Everyone
Nothing
acted
new.
surprised. Priestess and Seer got banned. What? No way.
I wonder if we'll see a Merc ban instead, though. For the very next 100, whatever the 100 bands next.
Mm-hmm. Yo, there it is. Dancer and
Yo!
acrobat.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's not?
That's trolling.
He's on the team though.
Is oh my bad.
Is he?
It is
I actually don't know. He has been trolling before. This dude has a track record. He's a repeat
a
offender.
little silly guy, but it is truly female dancer and acrobat parentheses real parentheses.
Oh, did he
Um,
say? Okay, so we're gonna have a dancer and an acrobat. Two characters that we haven't seen at all, I don't think. So yeah, dancer
yet
and
still
acrobat.
super strong.
They are, yeah, they're both very strong characters for sure. Acrobat's really scary as well. I mean, like in Little Boat, Big Boat, Shack, kind of everywhere, he just loops hunters for days. Very difficult to chase. And they're
And
gonna also ban Ann and Ripper. Looks like they're really trying to make this hunter play Bonbon again. Bonbon, unfortunately, not. Oh, he is pretty decent on Lakeside, but Bonbon doesn't really like Dancer, and he doesn't really like Acrobat either.
both characters that make very healthy distance against a bonbon.
Hmm. Yeah, it's true. Now it is gonna be a Merc ban from Arc. I do like Merc. I mean, I like a Merc ban. Merc is very strong, so getting rid of those consistent rescues, potentially forcing another Gravekeeper pick, or forcing a first officer.
Especially since NWSB is looking for a rescuer with how their comp is right now, it seems.
Yeah, it probably would be smart to lock in a rescue now. If they don't lock in a rescue, then Arc can just ban FO and make them play Grave again, which would be good for Bonbon if he wants to play Bonbon. Maybe they'll go for like a Barmaid, I guess. Barmaid here would be pretty interesting as well.
Yeah, with strong hiders, that kind of support can really elongate those chases, I think.
Yeah, Barmaid support is very strong. You really hate to see someone pick up a drink after they've been kiting you. It's not fun.
Absolutely. And there's pretty great opportunities to let that happen on this map, I'd say, with Big Boat being such a strong kiting area. Um,
Mhm. Yeah, Barmaid can be very difficult to chase. It looks like they're really
considering
taking
their
their time.
options.
Yeah, they are. Maybe they don't want to go for the rescue right now. Maybe they've got something else. Maybe they got like a prospector or a batter, maybe. Batter would be pretty wacky.
I kind of would like to see the batter on this map. Sounds sounds fun, silly.
Yeah, batter's a pretty goofy character. Definitely can really assault the hunter if he hits his balls. Can buy a ton of time with his harassment. He's also pretty difficult to chase.
Especially towards mid game where they can afford to harass and double kite with one of these other strong kiters.
Hmm. Yeah, you really hate to deal with the batter. Yeah, they've really been tanking on this pick. Yeah, so few people actually specialize in batter because he's like very difficult. And the problem with batter is if you mess up, you get punished really hard. That's why like even at like top level play, you don't see him much just because he's inconsistent. I mean, if you have a batter like Momo, then you're set. But if your batter's anything less than perfect, it's kind of risky.
Absolutely. And we aren't too sure if NWSB wants to take big risks here.
Yeah, they are ahead in points, so they definitely don't have to play things too risky. They're gonna go for a psychologist pick here, actually.
In place of a barmaid, I think it makes sense because of psychologist's opportunity to do those long distance heals. Gets rid of a lot of wasted time on footage trying to have barmaid heal someone with a drink.
Yeah, I think psychologist is a good pick. Not very risky at all, very consistent. Just in general, a strong pick here. Very, very safe lock in here from NWSB. I think psychologist is probably gonna work out well. And we are waiting on the next ban. It'll be interesting to see if he actually bans. Oh, he bans mechanic. So he's not gonna allow them to go for mechanic and try to get an easy draw. Really interesting ban from Arc.
Getting mechanic out of the way is something I can believe in that. That's a hard
Mhm.
thing to play against with such a strong kiting comp. And then NWSB will choose Embalmer as their last survivor.
Yeah. If I was Arc, I would probably be pretty annoyed right now. Embalmer is a massive pain. Embalmer is like the next best character for securing draws aside from mechanic. He's like really good for getting draws.
Yeah. NWSB looks like they're playing this game really safe.
Mhm.
With lots of fail safes.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if Embalmer gets chased, you just put him in big boat and like he can take speed boost and transition away and then rebirth himself in big boat. And all the rescuers get to keep decoding. Everyone decodes. Embalmer just rescues himself. It's really safe and not very risky at all. And it's a huge payoff, especially on a map like Lakeside.
Absolutely.
Hmm.
I'm excited to see what kind of hunter, if we do see the Bonbon after all, or something new.
Yeah, I think Bonbon would be pretty interesting. Maybe Arc will want to go something else though. Bonbon not the best for securing wins. And if Arc can get like a format here, that would be the best case. He is actually gonna go Hermit.
Control. Ooh,
Hermit's a really great pick here. I think Hermit can definitely push for more than a draw. It's not too
absolutely.
difficult.
The added mobility that Hermit has, and be quite the saving grace, especially against fighters.
Hmm. Yeah, definitely. I think NWSB are really gonna be tested here. Your teamwork has to be really strong against Hermit. So it's going to be interesting to see how well they do against this. I'm looking forward to it. Looking at these builds, it looks like Embalmer is going to have broken windows. Dancer as well. It's actually going to be 3 broken windows and then Tide.
Balmer's taken Tide.
Oh, he is? Are they running double Tide?
Double Tide.
Oh, that's fresh and interesting. Wow. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Wanting
double.
to drag out this game.
Yeah, definitely. You usually want Embalmer to have like broken windows or flywheel so that he can kite. Oh, we might see this Hermit go for Embalmer. However, I think Psychologist would be a really strong chase here. I'm looking forward to seeing what this Hermit's strategy is. One thing that some high-level Hermits do is that they won't actually connect the ciphers until after they get it down, so that their first chase ends really quickly. However, you only really have to do that if you're worried about getting kited, and a Psychologist with not much support might not be too scary, depending on how Dancer sets up. He is going to immediately set up his connection there, and not actually going for Psychologist, he's actually heading towards middle.
Closest to female dancer and looking for that chase on female dancer. This area for her doesn't seem too bad for her boxes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely not the definitely not a bad area at all for Dancer. This could end up being difficult. However, she just puts the box in the middle of nowhere. However, Arc doesn't break it. You really want to set up your boxes. Well, you want to make sure that they're big, and you also want to set them up under pallets. Just placing them in the open is pretty weak. Unfortunately, it's not going to buy very much time.
Yeah. Slamming that pallet that early and not trying to at least place the box under there so she can play around it might have shortened this chase.
Arc does mess up his ability though. However, without that pallet, yeah, she is going to be getting hit here. We are going to be seeing the hit be spread out there. Dancer can still take a lot of hits, so this won't be the fastest down. Well, it looks like with Insolence too, he's going to be able to immediately stun her and get a hit. Really well played there by Arc. Yeah, it is going to be Detention and Insolence. And he's also running Teleport with no blink. So potentially a weaker chase, but Arc is going to be getting his full presence very quickly.
Box for distance.
However, it doesn't get her that much distance, and she's not able to loop it either. Not the most effective box, and this might be a pretty quick down here now.
Threw down that pallet kind of early. It might be a little rough because she can't use it for a box. And might see a hit here.
Yeah, however, Acrobat is going to show the hit, so she does stay alive. And yeah, I mean, 3 ciphers are about to be popped. This is quite a substantial chase, and their 4th cipher is 50 as well. And just misses that stun as well. Very good kite from Dancer.
Back to this box that Hermit didn't destroy, and that's some even more distance, but this stun will be her down. Despite that, there's only 2 ciphers remaining, and this will be the first chair of the game.
Yeah, the cipher rush is pretty substantial there. Unfortunately, Hermit not able to get the down fast enough. I'm not sure if Teleport really paid off there. Having Blink would have made that much faster. Unfortunately, with Teleport, now Arc might potentially be looking at a loss. Now it will be Acrobat coming in for the rescue.
Gets the ball canceled.
Yeah, this is going to be after half. This might actually be enough to... This might be enough to get Arc the win. Acrobat went for the rescue too late. You really have to go for rescues against Hermit early because he can stun you like that. He can push for stuff after half. However, the ciphers are pretty close. And Acrobat going for the harassment too. And is Arc? Okay, there he is.
This is Dancer's last box, using it to get some time.
The ciphers are finished now. So, when Dancer gets down, she will be picking herself back up. And there is going to be the pop. now Balmer is immediately opening this gate. Unfortunately, they haven't set up a coffin on Dancer. That would have been really strong if they could have. It doesn't seem like they got that opportunity though. Oh, Arc does hit that eye. He's gonna be able to get this done, but will she go down? Yep.
Yeah.
No one switched to blue. And it is gonna be a 3 escape. Really well played by the survivors there, getting this 3 escape against Hermit. Very good kite from Dancer.
Absolutely. This comp was a safe nation, honestly. Securing that 3, especially with such a good kite from Dancer.
Yeah, it definitely helped them out a lot there. With the long kite from Dancer, even with Hermit delaying the Cypher Rush, it wasn't really enough. Unfortunately, the kite was just too long, and it was able to be a 3 escape for the survivors there. Now it's gonna be up to Roland. Roland only needs a draw to close out this match. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what Roland decides to play here.
Is this one still on Lakeside?
Yep, we're now on the second half of the match. We're still on Lakeside.
I wonder if we'll see a clown for Roland.
Yeah, Clown isn't the strongest on Lakeside, so we might not see a Clown. I think Clown would be pretty risky, but who knows? Maybe Roland feels very confident.
Maybe Roland's feeling down the clown.
Oh, apparently because of the points, it has to be a 4 escape. So if they 3 escape, the score is gonna be 11 to 13, and they still lose. Yeah. So Roland only needs to get 1.
The pressure is truly on for TDC.
Now let's see if the oh, my bad, my bad. Have the band started? They have not. However, I think yeah, bands have not started yet, but I think we can all predict what the first 2 bands are gonna be. After that, it'll be interesting to see what TDC decide to lock in.
Yeah, I wonder if they'll go for a very safe comp like NWSB, or they will risk it for the biscuit, as this is their need for a 4-man escape. Throw out a batter, throw out someone risky.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we've all been brainwashed into thinking that Priestess and Seer are broken, obviously. Lawyer would be pretty crazy. I think this is definitely the best round for TDC to whip out something really really unexpected. So, you know, your batters, your gardeners, your anything really
Oh,
crazy.
sure. Can you even guess what the first 2 bands are?
Yes, they have.
Yeah. So unexpected.
Everyone acts surprised again. Now, entomologist, enchantress, forward, and psychologist are global banned. So none of that is available. I think forward would have been real good here. You wanna get your harassment in for a match where you have to 4 escape. So I think TDC have to lock in some harassment here. Like an antiquarian, maybe a prospector, a batter. They need some form of harassment. Maybe a
Some
weak
sort of
round.
CC. We are seeing a Naiad and Clown ban. not down the clown.
Oh, did they actually ban clown?
Yes.
Whoa, that's pretty funny. Last time Rowan went, wait, what did Rowan play?
Roland's last pick was Night Watch, and the first one was Naiad. The last set that Roland played, the final round, he whipped out the clown. So,
Right.
anticipating this clowning, TDC has banned that clown. And is picking Coordinator and Embalmer. Okay.
Okay, I think Corden and Balmer are good locks. And Balmer, you know, he's good for draws, but if you also set up like Coffin on dungeon and stuff in endgame, you can push for 4 escapes. So Embalmer is definitely able to do stuff like that. And then
Absolutely.
Corden also as well with her gun is very strong.
Two characters with very strong fail safes.
Yeah, I think these locks are definitely the type of locks you really need to go for in a situation like this. We are gonna
Roland,
see Rowan ban Prospector though.
yeah,
And a
probably
little girl.
anticipating this harassment that you're speaking about.
hmm
Doesn't want to see a prospector, and PDC's picking that little girl.
Yeah, little girl is pretty interesting as well. She can definitely attach to survivors and make them kite longer. So she has potential to extend kites. And then Roland is gonna ban Mercenary, and TDC are actually gonna lock in a Wildling for their last pick. Yeah, they're really going all in on the all for nothing characters. You know, stuff like Wildling. While he decodes really slowly, he can buy a lot of time. So I think these picks are very strong from TDC. They know what they have to go for the 4 escape.
This looks like a pretty exciting game.
hmm And now it's gonna come down to Roland's pick. I think a Night Watch would be strong. Night Watch is so good here.
Night Watch is a pretty strong hunter. Oh, but we're going to see the lizard.
Oh, that's kind of crazy. I did not even know Roland played Lizard. That's pretty funny.
Belly flops. No way.
Yo, this is gonna be a wacky and unpredictable match, everybody. Lizard is actually crazy though. This is gonna be exciting. All right, we'll
Well,
have to
there
see
are
how
no
good.
indoors, so I do well no large indoor spaces other than Big Boat and Shack.
Yeah, I'm honestly I like have never touched Lizard ever. I really don't know what the strats for Lizard are. I know you can like I guess jump onto Big Boat or jump onto Small Boat. You can cut off loops and stuff.
Mhm.
But I'm not really sure. We're gonna have to see how good his Lizard is. I'm really looking forward to this. We are gonna see double tide, which is interesting. I
Oh,
think.
are we? No.
Oh no, never mind. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't think double tide is good here. You want as many characters as possible to be able to kite to dungeon. So I think yeah, I think broken windows on 3 is good.
It's gonna be pretty important for Coordinator and Wildling to stop this lizard from getting hits off.
hmm Um, they're going to. This is a really weird. Yeah, I don't know why Cord spawned there. She should have spawned 1 square up. Rowan gets
Might
to
have been a
spawn.
fumble. Might have been a fat finger.
Yeah, maybe a misclick. Um, yeah, unfortunately, Rowan is able to spawn in the middle of all of them, so he can actually chase anyone he wants. Rowan might even be bringing excitement and going for a coordinator. I think that wouldn't be a bad play at all.
No, I think I agree with you on that.
hmm
He goes immediately for Embalmer's Big Boat instead.
Really nice jump there, jumping from the passage directly onto the boat, and he's gonna be right on top of Embalmer almost. Embalmer, unfortunately, running into the wall there is gonna get hit immediately.
Balmer's gonna have to transition out Big Boat because getting chaired in basement early would be quite detrimental. Wildling is coming here to help.
Yeah, and Balmer also has to transition. Oh, he gets terror shocked.
Ooh.
Dang, that was crazy. All right, and Balmer is dead. And Wildling can't even harass because he's at the window. Yeah, and Balmer had to transition away because now his coffin is useless. His coffin gets absolutely no distance. You have to rotate away from the coffin. Um, Very unfortunate. And Balmer is gonna coffin. He's gonna rebirth himself, but look, Roland just sits on top of it. Of course, he does have that bubble, so not gonna die immediately. He gets to live an extra 5 seconds. Good for him. I'll have to see if this wildling harassment is gonna be enough. Roland with absolutely no respect. Oh, an assassin misses the push! Wow, huge play from Roland. Absolutely zero respect, and he just gets the chair off. Yeah, really big play from Roland there. And now Balmer is about to die, and this is already looking like it's over.
Let's see if Wildling can pull off a good rescue here. Still has Tide,
Yeah,
but
Lizard.
it is Shore, so it's going to be difficult.
Yeah,
And at this point, Lizard has max presence.
yeah, Wildling gets double hit, so he's not going to be able to support it all. And it's looking pretty over. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It might be over, boys. Fortunately, Balmer is getting body blocked by Lizard. Roland can't get that stop there, but he's just gonna blink. Yeah, and they both fall down. And now Embalmer is going to be sent back to the manor, and this is going to be that's the one kill that Roland needed, and now the match is over. NWSB are going to be winning. Very well played to them. Yeah, from here Roland probably just wins. It doesn't really matter though. Roland is going to be chasing this little girl. Oh, she misses her page. Roland didn't get pushed back. However, she is going to make the window. Yeah, TDC's Cypher Rush is pretty solid, so they might be able to draw this, but unfortunately, it doesn't.
Little girl gets downed here, and Cypher progress is not on Survivor's side. It's looking dismal.
Well, I mean, their fifth Cypher is like 30%. It's also a wildling, but they have accelerated decoding. This probably can be a draw with the gun.
Oh yes, they do still have a coordinator gun here.
Mm-hmm. As long as Cord doesn't get stuffed, it looks like they're in the money here. However, Cord getting shot pretty far out. Does Roland hit this stomp is the question. He does not. Now we'll have to see how Cord makes this. Oh,
Ooh,
yeah.
downed without even using the gun.
Mm-hmm. You can't really blame her there. You don't want to shoot early in case you hit one of the many obstacles there. Very difficult.
Absolutely.
And Roland is just gonna take the chair and teleport to Wildling. And yeah, not much the assassin can do from here.
Little girl's out of the run, and it's hard.
He might be able to actually makes his rescue. Good for him. Oh, never mind.
Silly graffiti, silly charge.
And that is gonna be GG's. Well played to both teams. Congratulations to NWSB for winning this match. Really well played there. That was a really great match. I think both sides played really well. Really great gameplay there.
I agree.
that is gonna be it for now. In a couple hours, I think in an hour and a half, we will be having the last match of the day. So everyone make sure to come back for that so we can watch the last match. Um, I'll be there commentating with Ken as well. Or no, with Evan. Evan, the guy who trolls in the band chat. So it's gonna be really fun.
Hooray!
Thank you for commentating with me, Fo. That was a ton of fun. And congratulations to NWSB.
Thanks for commentating, DGM. And wow, thanks to the two teams for giving such a good set.